Said to us, Charles, that at times he reminds them of a running back.
Yeah, they don't want to say it very loudly and take all the motivation away from this young man, but if they had to move him to running back full time, they'd be very confident that he'd be a good one.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Smith catches left side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. He hits Beasley right side. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Nice. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Coach O'Brien, he could not have asked for a better start for this offense. Offense getting a score on their opening possession. I guess maybe that justifies the call they made with which quarterback to start.
I'm just wondering, from everything we heard this offseason.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, we're talking new football here. We're talking new models, new paradigms, new ways of looking at things. They score, line up for the PAT, fake it, and go up 8-0. I'm kind of at a loss here because if I'm going to go for 2, I'm going to ask him to put the ball in the 2-yard line with my offense.
Exactly. Opening drive of the game, faking it is bold enough from the 15. That's quite another thing.
I know a lot of people fall back on analytics, but still, I think that person would tell you, put your offense in and go from the 2, not from the 15.
Still got it, though.
Yes, they did. Give them credit.
Off the play fake. Flynn. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff for Charles. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Flynn, that's complete to Ward. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. They'll run from the gun with Charles. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. From the gun, Flynn. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw on 2nd down. Flynn finding Walker, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards on the play, first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a draw play. Here's Charles. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Flynn looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Charles. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Trojans, nothing.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way. A bad 3rd down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field. Now you've turned it over, and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that at least. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A loss of 6 yards.
And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
This one now in their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. He may try and run for this. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down. Dancing to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
He'll run it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And down inside the 15 he goes.
17 more yards.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. The Gators now with a first and goal. And he's got it. That catch good for only a couple.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Steps away to his left. Touchdown, Florida.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
The Gators going to line up and go for two. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Gators going to line up and go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And he is in to make it 16-0. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the two-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now Jamal Charles on third down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Offside, defense.
And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word. But if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop, because you see the net result here.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play gets them across midfield now for first and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on second and 10. Flynn, and that one will fall incomplete.
Intended for number 18.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The USC field goal team out there now. From the right hash, this from 53. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And with that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season. So this a two-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of
And he lost the football. Charles loses it. And this is picked up by the defense. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
No good.
They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that two-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for two and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. USC gets set here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Flynn. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So that is now... Two fumble return. Touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
Is no good.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No. Okay.
25-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Quarterback is sacked.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The field position changer there. 49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20. 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. 4. A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards. The Gators now with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Florida.
Touchdown, Florida.
So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position. I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this, but to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, they told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
For number 10.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. The USC punter out there now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Ellington now to return it. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. 1st and 10, Florida. They'll look to throw here. Throwing deep for Gallup. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
Gators 42. Trojans nothing.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
42-yard line.
Off play action. Flynn going deep for Walker. And that is incomplete.
On the deep ball.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
18 more yards.
They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
First down.
The first down carry here for Charles. And he is in for a USC touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And his guys are able to get a score back. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this second half. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Being chased out left. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. 13 yards remaining on second down. He'll look to throw. Steps away. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. Airing it out deep for Smith. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it in for a Gator touchdown. I'll tell you what, a pretty special performance for his first ever start. Now with 3 touchdown passes.
Well, that's not a bad number to get things going, is it? Because let's face it, we had our attention on him coming into this game. He's fully captivated us now. With every score, I think he's making his case to stay as the starting quarterback and not get involved in a rotation system.